What's going on, guys? Scoot Gaming is back with another pack opening, pack and play video. This should be a real fun video. Here's my team for you. R.A. Dickey, Jared Weaver, Matt Whistler, Brandon McCarthy, and Carlos Rodon. I did add some new guys because I was doing some packs and I was like, maybe I should, include these new guys that I pulled from these packs. R.A. Dickey should be at the bottom. Let me fix this. This is going to annoy me. But I was like, maybe I should make this an entire series. So I did play some games. I opened up some more packs, and these are what I got. I did get Corey Nebel, Junichi Tozawa. I also got, who else did I get? I think that's it. Corey Nebel. And then for my starting hitters, David Dahl's new, Jurickson Profar's new, and I think a lot of my bench is new. I just know David Dahl's been killing it for me, so. Franklin Gutierrez is new, and so is Eduardo Escobar because he just destroys lefties. So that's going to be my lineup, and let's get into this. Looks like his lineup, it goes like that. Got Brandon McCarthy on the mound, who's been pretty solid. He's got Gaylord Perry, a lot of diamonds in his rotation, but we can do this. It's no big deal. And so basically he's got a pretty good record, and 490 and 368. And my record, obviously, you know what it is. One thing I've been going by is what I've been doing is I've been opening packs based upon my stats in the game. So if I score, every time I score 2 runs, that's another hitter's pack. Every time I strike out 3 batters, that's a pitcher's pack. And every time I hit a home run, that's another pack. So I could tell this guy was already smashing the ball, because with that A-Rod hit, he just whacked that one. This is his creative player. He'll ground out to Dustin Pedroia, the sure-handed man. Throw it off to Howard. Howard is the man of this game. Let's put it like that real quick. Howard is the man of the game. Mookie Betts in this game. Mookie Betts was good. I didn't like how he kept doing this little bunt dancing. Kind of pissed me off a little bit. But I get him to ground out to Pedroia too. The only thing is that Mookie Betts was fast, so I almost didn't get him. But we don't allow any runs, so now we got to go score some runs for ourselves. First time seeing David Dahl for myself. I've never hit with him before besides Battle Royale. And I thought I was going to be patient until he was throwing pitches like that. And it's hard for me to judge low fastballs. They look like low changeups. So I thought, hey, maybe we should just swing at these. And he did it again. And I thought that one was going to be a low changeup too. But it put us in a vicious 0-2 count. So next pitch to David Dahl. He's going to foul this one away. I knew he was going to start throwing some more stuff. I thought it was going to be another low fastball, but this time it was a changeup. He then throws me another one that I fell off, so I'm trying to get the feel of what he likes to do. I know Gaylord Perry doesn't light up the radar with his fastball. I think he only throws about 92 to 94. Sometimes can hit 95, but I know he does got a lot of break. And so I just destroy one with Dahl, but it's right at the center fielder. Center fielder played that one perfectly. Then we got Pedroia coming up. Pedroia gets a solid hit from me right up the middle, which is solid. I like when Pedroia does stuff like that. Then Alex Gordon will come in and just kind of bloop a fly ball. It was kind of a pop-up. Then we get Andre Ethier to come up. Andre Ethier has been my star, and he just destroys one right here. But unfortunately, he will reach his glove out and catch that one. So unfortunate for me. We got to deal with Ted Williams, though. He's got a 3-0 count, and surprisingly, he swings at this right to the shortstop. I think I put Profar at short. Not 100% sure. Then we got Adrian Beltre. I'm always nervous about pitching to Beltre because Beltre he crushes right-handed pitching. And left-handed he's not that good at, but righties he just destroys. So I was pretty nervous leaving high fastballs for him like this. But I do, and he's got good discipline because obviously you saw his record. He's pretty decent. We'll throw another high fastball, and he'll just pop this one over to right field. And I think my right fielder is Ethier. And then this is where it starts. Prince Fielder, I hang one, and he just demolishes it like 3/4 of the way up, maybe halfway up. And I think it was 472, 477. He just blew this one out of the water. It was crazy. And so Jose Bautista, who's also dangerous, I hang another one to him. He almost did the same thing to me. So that was pretty nervous. But we make the catch. Now end the inning. Kind of tough when you have a kind of a crappy lineup like this to come back from a lead like that. But You know, we've got the skill. Let's just say that we got the skill, and we also got Ryan Howard, and this is his game. I knew that he was gonna be trying to sneak some past me like that, and now we got that 1-on-1 because I took the high fastball. Kind of had to get a feel of what he was throwing me, and he throws me another one, and I just about destroyed that one. I was just a little bit low and late on that one. I was looking for the high fastball, but I was also looking for the changeup because he liked using that changeup right there, and good eye from Howard right there. I give him props right there. And then he just throws me a hanger, and Howard destroys this one. And I thought this one was gone off the bat because of that short porch. But he gets caught in an animation, and it's off the wall. So Howard will get this double off the wall. Stoked about that. We're hoping he can do something. But 2 outs, an Ibar coming up, and we pop it up. So we're not able to score. He almost drops it right there. He almost made like a little Yetis play, but he makes the catch. And with 1 out and 2-2 to A-Rod, we get him to swing and a miss, because this is when McCarthy started realizing, he could start throwing high, but he has to mix up his pitches. So he's got his little Rasta character coming up, and we give up a single right there. And unfortunately, my right or left fielder gets caught in animation, and I throw to third, and he is still gunned out at third. Unfortunately, he got the hit, but, it's all right. Here's something that was surprising. I had a 3-0 count to McCarthy, and I get walked on 4 pitches. I didn't even swing once, which is surprising. David Dahl comes up, and he just pops this one up, which is frustrating whenever you pop up, with a runner on, because you always want to move him over. With 2 outs, Alex Gordon continues the trend of popping up. But watch this for a second. I don't know what happens, but his pitcher misses it. And we got 2 runners on. I have no clue how this happens, but we get Andre Ethier, and we set up this for Andre Ethier. Boom! He hits us in high and deep, but it will be caught at the warning track. Andre Ethier has 2 hard hit balls, but nothing to show for it. Mookie Betts coming up for this guy. We'll get him swing on the cutter. He cannot lay off the high cutter. Adrian Beltre, and we'll get him to ground out to the third baseman. This is where we start finding our zone. 4th inning, Profar comes up. Profar didn't really do too much for me, as you can see right here. He will gently bloop one out to the shortstop, who goes into the outfield. And then Howard comes up again, and we know how Howard's been doing today. So we just look for another one, and he blasts this one right to where he hit it last time. Fortunately for this guy, it was a ground roll double. And then Miguel Montero comes up, my starting catcher, and I just need him to score. Boom! He crushes this one. Same spot. I kept Howard at second because I didn't think he would drop. Fortunately, it was a ground roll double, and we tie the game up 1-1. Here comes Eric Ibar with an 0-2 count, and he'll hit a single up the middle. I was thinking about sending him, but 32 speed is not good enough, even though he double clutches and misses his catcher. I was not comfortable sending him. Coming up next is my pitcher, Brandon McCarthy, and I tried to get the bunt down with 2 strikes, and I don't get it, so that's rough. Then David Dahl comes up, 0-2, and he'll foul this one off. He's kind of trying to find his rhythm, and he almost swings right here, which would have been frustrating, but nonetheless, we look for high, and we get it, and we get a single right through the hole, scoring whoever was on third, I forget, but then Pedroia comes up. Unfortunately, my best hitter cannot do anything. He'll just bloop out to the catcher. And then coming up, this is the end of the 4th, but we'll skip to the 7th since nothing really happened. Oliver Perez is dealing for me. McCarthy only pitched 6, and then I brought in Oliver Perez, who was beasting for me. And next coming up is Prince Fielder, and we get him to just ground out to third baseman. We were kind of feeling our rhythm with our pitchers after this point. Everything was going right for us from here on. Howard coming up again against a lefty, and he still gets a single. This means he is 4 for 4 with 3 doubles and a single. What a game for Ryan Howard. He is the hero of the game today. Then we have Eric Ibar coming up, and he'll blast one. I thought I hit this one way further, but it doesn't even get to the warning track. So that's going to end the 8th for us. or I'm sorry, the 7th, beginning of the 8th, we get Jose Bautista to pop up. Oliver Perez is still going strong, so I had to leave him in. I think I let him pitch the entire 8th. I may be wrong, but I don't think so. And then we have Yogi Berra come up. And, you know, we like to rely on this outside pitch. And we get Yogi Berra to pop up, even though we hung it. He brings in Ernie Banks to hit for his pitcher, and he just pops this one up to center fielder. It's funny how deep my fielder was playing. I guess Ernie Banks has a lot of power. But then the 8th inning, 2 outs against Aroldis Chapman. As you can see with my PCI, I'm looking for this high fastball. He gives it to me, and I just crush it foul. So, missed opportunity. I really wanted Pedroia to do something. So, I'm wondering if he's going to be the high fastball again, and he does. And I crush this one deep towards the green monster, and it is over the green monster. I crushed it, and we got a home run with Pedroia. Our first home run in this series. Then Alex Gordon will come up versus Chapman. He'll just ground this one out to second baseman to end the inning for us. But that home run was crucial. That was the extra run we needed. We ended up bringing Matt Bush in to close it out for us because I think he throws 96 to 98, maybe 99 sometimes. So we got to bring him in. Plus, there's a lot of righties coming up. A-Rod destroys lefties, so we got to bring in a righty. Starting off with A-Rod, Matt Bush right here starts him with a low slider, and I miss my location. And fortunately for us, we get him to swing. Then right here, we get him to swing again. So he's kind of off balance. He's on the fence about everything. And swing and a miss. A-Rod is set down. Mookie Betts will ground. He'll swing at the first one. 0-1 count with 2 outs. Matt Bush will throw a slider, and we'll get him to ground out of the shortstop, throw him out, and that will be the ball game. So we win 3-1. We win 4-1 because of the home run from Pedroia. Ryan Howard, obviously player of the game. Looking at these stats, though, 4 runs, which means that we open up 2 position packs, and 10 hits, which means we open up 2 as well, plus the home run, which is another one. So that's pretty solid for that. The win that we got gives us a standard pack, and then looking at the strikeouts, we only go by 3s, so we only open up 1 pitcher's pack. So that's a good amount of packs. We also keep post-game rewards in pack openings, so I'm looking for the Zach Cozart. Looks like we might be able to get him. We don't get him. We get the stadium. So, okay, we'll just skip through the stadium, and boom! Aaron Sanchez. We get Aaron Sanchez out of a post reward. He is going into my bullpen. He's going into my rotation as my ace. So excited about that. Pretty good break, not the best velocity, and it's a goal. So whatever he's going to do is good. So we bought 5 of these position packs, 1 of the pitcher's pack and 1 standard pack. We'll start off with 4 of these and move on to the rest. Looking at this first one, we didn't really get that much out of here. Got some decent silvers, but none that I think will start. We'll see when I'm setting up my lineup to end it. We might have Alex Avila starting catcher, but we'll see. Opening up the next pack, let's see what we can get. Scooter Gennett, 84. 84, please be good, please be good. And it's Andrelton Simmons, the defensive machine at shortstop. Plus we get the budget beast Scooter Gennett. He will go on my bench. Opening up this next pack, let's see what we can get. And it looks like a bunch of commons to start out. And is that a 69, 72, 73? None of these guys will make the squad. So I'll still consider some of them for speed, but looks like none of them are going to make the squad. In this next one, we get a bunch of commons again. Paulo Orlando and Marwin Gonzalez, but I don't think any of these guys are going to make it. We got 2 Jason Rogers, which I thought was funny. And then I think we should get into this standard pack, so we open this one up. Bunch of commons again, and nothing really that stands out. The Austin Jackson maybe for his speed. I'm not sure if he still has crazy good speed, but we'll put him in consideration. Now let's open up this pitcher's pack. Let's see if we can get a good starter out of here. And we get a silver right there. Nice. It's Steven Matz. Or it's sunglasses, I'm joking. It's Steven Matz. 83 overall. Lefty with a great arsenal. Like that. The last position player back will open up. And we get Trace Thompson as a fan. I like this. I just love Trace Thompson. He's a beast. I will set up my lineup and we will get back to you when my lineup is set up. So looking at my lineup now, starting with my starting rotation, we have Aaron Sanchez as my ace, obviously. We got Steven Matz, Carlos Rodon, Jared Weaver, and R.A. Dickey, the knuckleballer. Moving on for my lineup, we have David Dahl, Dustin Pedroia, Alex Gordon, Andre Ethier, Jurickson Profar, Ryan Howard, Miguel Montero, and the newbie Andrelton Simmons. Here's my bench. Trace Thompson and Scooter Gennett are new. And then in my bullpen, no one new. My bullpen was fine as it is. Until we get some silvers, I don't think we can upgrade my bullpen. That's going to be the video. Please like, please subscribe. I love doing these videos. Tell me if you guys love them too. I'll see you guys in the next video.